evening. My name is Mayor Mary Alexander Basta, and I hereby call this meeting of March 9th, 2021 of the regular board meeting, Village of Bolingbrook, to order. May I call Mr. James Farrell up to assist me in the pledge, please? Our CIO, Chief Information Officer.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, James. May I have a roll call, please?
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Verate. Here. Trustee Watts.
Here.
Trustee Lawler.
Here.
Trustee Jaskowitz.
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano.
Here.
Mayor Basta.
Yes, thank you. May I have a motion to approve the minutes of the regular meeting of February 23rd, 2021?
So moved. Second.
Trustee Watts, second. Trustee Jaskowitz. There are no additions, corrections, or deletions. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Approval of the agenda. May I have a motion to approve tonight's agenda?
Moved.
Trustee Jaskowitz, second. Trustee Zarate. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We have some approval for appointments to our boards and commissions this evening. We have several appointments. I believe only one is here for the IT Commission, and that is Mr. Stephen Murtis. Is that correct, Jerry? Very good, thank you. Also with Bolingbrook Community Television, we have Norman Gallant, Nancy M. Hansen, Nancy Lou Hansen, Michael Jacobs, Mahuish Reina, and Reina Said. May I have a motion to approve the reappointments?
So moved.
Trustee Lawler, second. Trustee Jaskowitz, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Tonight we have our VFW Post 5917 is going to be presenting some annual public service awards. Tonight they'll be presented by John Davin and Herschel Nelson. VFW Post 5917. Fire Department is Lieutenant David Prophet. Do you want to come up?
The American Legion. Robin Sutton, she's the junior vice of the American Legion. Roy Pruda, he's also the American Legion, and he's the senior vice. And we have Larry Schaefer there. He's also VFW and American Legion. He's also past district commander and post commander of both organizations.
Tell us a little bit about this award.
Every year, we honor the people in the village, especially those that go out and protect our streets and our homes. And it's a great privilege to be here to do that. There's a lot of things that go behind the scene that we really don't know about, especially on the fire department. There's a lot of stuff that has to go on and a lot of training. I know because I was a fireman. When everybody else is leaving the building, we're going in to save the building and to save lives. Their very first priority is to save lives. And if they didn't train and didn't know how to do it, the same with the police department, we wouldn't be saving as many lives as we see that has been saved. So this year we're honored to go ahead and present people of our own community here, our police department, fire department, and village worker.
Thank you. So can I just have this group right here so that we can bring the families up and then they can come? Is that okay? Don't go far. It's right here so we can bring the families up. COVID, right?
Yes.
All right. First up, Lieutenant David Prophet. Want to step up with your family, please? Good evening.
Good evening, neighbors.
I'm going to put this over here.
Yes, ma'am.
You want to come over this way a little bit so your whole family can come up? Perfect. See?
Hi.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Who do you have with you?
I have my wife, Cynthia Prophet, my father, David Prophet, and my mother, Lorraine Prophet.
Welcome. Thank you for joining. All right. David started his career with the Bolingbrook Fire Department in 2001 as a fire lieutenant. David served in the United States Navy for 6 years on a fast attack submarine, the USS Sand Lance, stationed in Charleston, South Carolina. He was a second-class radioman when he left his active service. David resides in Romeoville.
If it helps, my parents still live in town.
With his wife Cynthia and 2 sons, Zachary and Nathaniel. In his spare time, David enjoys triathlons, running 10Ks, camping, and canoeing. David was nominated by his peers for Firefighter of the Year due to his active involvement within the department. He is involved Fire Department Specials Team Origin and Cause Investigation and Water Rescue. Always willing to take the time to help individuals in the department when they need a hand. It is no surprise that David was nominated by his peers for Firefighter of the Year, specifically for his brave work on the structure fire that happened on June 29th, 2020. His engine company was first on the scene of a multi-family unit with fire and smoke showing from the structure. His crew and Truck 1 quickly extinguished the fire and conducted a rapid search of the interior of the building, where David and other members of the department located a small child in the back bedroom. The child was rescued unharmed. It is members like this that help us build and better ourselves each and every day. Lieutenant Prophet's commitment to his profession and the community he serves is apparent in his actions and willingness to help others. I think we have Chief LaJoy here, right? Come on. So thank you so much. Congratulations on your award.
Thank you.
And you'll be moving in the next year, I'm sure. You guys want to present?
Veterans of Foreign Wars of the United States Certificate of Appreciation awarded to Lieutenant David Prophet, and special recognition, the highest praise for alertness, personal courage, and ever efficient guardianship of life and property. In witness thereof, have hereby set on hands and the official seal of the Veterans of Foreign Wars of the United States, this 9th day of March 2021, signed Commander John Davin, Adjutant Gregory Palmer.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
The American Legion Firefighter Certificate of Commendation presented to Lieutenant David Prophet of the Bolingbrook Fire Department. This commendation is awarded for outstanding public service benefiting our community, state, and nation. And is presented by the American Legion Post 1288 of Bolingbrook, Department of Illinois, this 9th day of March, 2021.
Thank you, sir.
You want to say something?
Nothing. I've been blessed with leaders that have gone before me that helped mentor and turn me into the firefighter and the lieutenant that I have become today. I go to work every day looking to learn and hopefully mentor my crew and the teamwork that we have within the department. It's been a privilege to work here. You know, this is my family, and then 33% of my time I'm here, so my Bolingbrook family is a joy to be with too. And thank you very much for this honor. And I can only do this with all my family and my Bolingbrook Fire Department family also. So thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Next up, from our police department, we have Officer Christopher Crawford. Hey! Look at this. Who do you have with you?
All right, I have my wife Erin and my 5 kids. Charlotte is the oldest, Adeline, Elijah, Malachi, and Dominic.
Hi. Welcome. Are you guys as excited as Dad is? Yeah? No, you're not excited? Oh. Yeah, I think you should be talking too. You can give the speech. Officer Chris Crawford was born in Kalamazoo, Michigan, and shortly thereafter moved with his family to Port-au-Prince, Haiti, to serve as missionaries. When Chris was 12 years old, he returned to the U.S. and completed high school in Saginaw, Michigan. He then attended Olivet Nazareth University in Bourbonnais, Illinois, and received his bachelor's degree in criminal justice. He also participated in the Army ROTC program at Wheaton College and was commissioned into the Army as a second lieutenant in 2005. Chris and his wife Erin have 5 children. In his free time, Chris enjoys having completed 6 Chicago marathons in the Marine Corps, marathon in Washington, D.C. He is also working at attaining his private pilot's license. After Chris was commissioned, he attended Infantry Officer Basic Course and Airborne School at Fort Benning, Georgia, after which he was assigned to 2nd Battalion, 325th Airborne Infantry Regiment, 82nd Airborne Division at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. Chris was assigned as platoon leader of an 18-man heavy weapons platoon and was deployed to Baghdad, Iraq in 2007. Chris led his platoon in approximately 450 combat patrols and 50 planned combat raids. In October of 2007, Chris was assigned as an executive officer of the battalion headquarters company and planned logistics for the remainder of his 15-month deployment. He was awarded the Bronze Star and Combat Infantry's badge during his deployment. Chris completed his final year of active duty assigned as the battalion adjutant, where he managed human resources as for his Army battalion. Chris began his career with the Bolingbrook Police Department in September of 2011. He attended the Cook County Sheriff's Police Academy in Maywood, Illinois. He was assigned to the Patrol Division upon graduation. In 2015, Chris was assigned as a field training officer. In 2017, he was assigned as an evidence technician, where he collects, analyzes, and processes various types of crime scene evidence. Officer Crawford has been an integral part of our response for COVID-19 and civil unrest in the past year, helping to secure vital infrastructure and property within the village of Bolingbrook. Chris continues to support the mission of the police department with his commitment to our residents. This is evident by numerous commendations and recognitions throughout his career, including a letter of appreciation from a resident just last week. The resident thanked Officer Crawford as he was able to secure their property to prevent them from becoming a victim of crime while they were asleep. They were grateful knowing our officers were protecting them during the night hours as they slept. For these reasons, we would like to acknowledge Officer Chris Crawford as the 2020 VFW Officer of the Year.
Veterans of Foreign Wars of the United States Certificate of Appreciation is awarded to Christopher Crawford in grateful recognition of on-welding and adhere to the highest ideas of law enforcement in maintaining, preserving, and protecting the law rights of all citizens. In witness and hereof, we have hereunto set our hands in the official seal of the Veterans of Foreign Wars of the United States, this 9th day of March, 2021. Signed, Commander John Davin, Adjutant Greg Palmer.
behalf of the American Legion Law Enforcement Certificate of Commendation, presented to Clifford Crawford of the Bolingbrook Police Department. This commendation is awarded for outstanding public service, benefiting our community, state, and nation. Presented by the American Legion Post 1288 of Bolingbrook, Department of Illinois, this 9th day of March, 2021, Adjutant Greg Palmer and Commander Herschel Nelson.
Congratulations. You want to say something?
Yeah, I'm very appreciative to the VFW and American Legion. Appreciate all the service you guys do to the community. We see you out there every summer doing barbecues and things like that, so we appreciate all that you guys do. I'm very humbled to be up here today. I just try to come to work. I try to stay in the background if I can, but just do my job the best I can. And I just want to say thank you to all my coworkers who really, we can't do anything without each other. So I just appreciate all that they do to step up and help me out when I have no idea what I'm doing half the time. So, but I do appreciate everything that you guys do for me when I'm here. And I'm very appreciative to my family. I've worked nights. This is my 10th year, so I know they give up a lot when I'm sleeping during the day, when they're up. So I do appreciate them each and every day. So I appreciate you guys. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great job. Next up, Public Service and Development. We have Fidel Sanchez. Fidel, come on up. Along with Supervisor Ken Enda. Who are you and what did you do with my Fidel?
So this is my wife, Dora, my son, Mark, and my son, Oscar.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
I think we have some other members of Public Works that need to come up and stand with Fidel, maybe. Dave, Joe, anybody? Come on. Don't be shy. Who else is here? Ken?
Billy?
Billy.
Kelly?
Is anybody holding down the department or are you all here? I know, that's it, right?
Glad it's not snowing.
These guys are all like part of the team.
Yeah.
You know, you see one, you get them all. Just like this.
This is my
And if
team.
one's missing, you gotta ask, where is he? What's going on? Except for Fidel. Fidel grew up in Mexico and moved to the United States in 1979. He graduated from Bloom High School in Chicago Heights. Shortly after graduation, Fidel met his lovely wife, Dora, and has been married for 33 years. Wow. He is the proud father of 2 sons, Oscar and Mark, and blessed with 5 grandchildren, Olivia, Carmelo, Marissa, Gianna, and Elisa. Elise?
Lisette.
Elisette.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't bring them? Yeah, we'll leave the kids at home. Fidel has been an employee of the Public Works Division for the past 21 years. He began his employment with the village as a seasonal worker and quickly was hired to a full-time position of maintenance worker. Fidel's hard work, enthusiasm, and dedication to his work performance has brought him to the position of Equipment Operator 4, which is a 7-union level upgrade. Fidel has played a vital role within the village during the COVID-19 pandemic. He became our environmental disinfectant specialist and was trained to use the ultra-low volume ULV fogging technique for sterilization. He also was trained for hazardous waste cleanup and the proper use of personal protective equipment. They both assist in the safety of our employees and residents that enter into our village facility. Throughout Fidel's 21 years with the village, his work attitude has given him every department's respect, and he is well liked. In Fidel's spare time, he enjoys the use of his motorhome to take his grandchildren on camping trips and also travels with his family to multiple states every year, attending NASCAR races for the weekend. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Veterans of Foreign Wars of the United States presents to Fidel Sanchez for meritorious and distinguished service in furthering the aims and ideas of the Veterans of Foreign Wars of the United States. Given this 9th day of March 2021, Commander John Davin, Adjutant Gregory Palmer.
Thank you.
The American Legion Certificate of Appreciation. The Certificate of Appreciation is gratefully presented to Fidel Sanchez in recognition of sincere appreciation for outstanding service and assistance which contribute to the advancement of the American Legion programs and activities dedicated to God and country. American Legion Post 1288 of Bolingbrook, Department of Illinois, Adjutant Greg Palmer, Commander Herschel Nelson, the 9th of March 2021. And over the years, every time I see Fidel, he's always working, and it's always a pleasure working with him. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. And ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, thank you. Oh, not here, not now. No, no. Not here. All right. Many of you have heard me say that my goal is to create a bigger, better, and more beautiful Bolingbrook. Tonight, it is my pleasure to acknowledge the efforts of Summerfield Subdivision for the holiday decorations on their subdivision at the entrance of the monuments. May I please have the representatives of Summerfield join me? I'll let you guys introduce yourself and tell us who you are and your role.
I'm Vincent Pecoraro, and I'm the board president.
Erica Barda, secretary, I think.
Mike Larman,
treasurer.
All right. So this year we did something a little bit different because we wanted to make Bolingbrook beautiful for the holidays. And with the help of Trustee Jaskowitz, he spearheaded the monument, HOA, if you will, entryway decoration, holiday decor. And tell us what you guys did. You guys need to get by the mic because this is televised, so they need to hear you. Tell us what you did.
Well, basically, with the construction that's been going on across the street, obviously the entrances have been disrupted. We had no electric the previous year, so unfortunately our homeowners have been accustomed to seeing an outstanding display at our entrances, which make obviously a great environment for our homeowners as well as potential future homeowners. So that's why this board, who is diligent on doing the right thing, has basically always gone above and beyond making sure that we did the right thing. So this year we basically went out on a limb. We went with the wow factor, and I think it represented itself. So
Good for you.
So thank
Well,
you.
obviously it did. It caught someone's eyes. I heard that at first you were getting some complaints because just little barks of wood was coming out and people were like,
well, they
"That's
didn't
it?"
quite understand what it was, but my thought process was that what I wanted it to represent was candles. So that's,
Eventually, I'm sure you got it after several emails and I
Yep.
can only imagine.
Yeah, so the greens have to go down before the lights, and they were some confusion on when the lights would go up, but the greens have to go.
in first, then it's the lighting. So it's a matter of just basically coordinating the two efforts together.
Gee,
So
things take time.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Things take time.
Absolutely.
sometimes.
Well, they say Rome wasn't built in a day.
No, it was not. So with that, we present you with the 2020 award.
Thank you.
There you go. And you will proudly get to display these in your entryways.
Awesome.
Yes, we do have 3 entrances.
Yes, I know, I drove by each one of them. Okay, smile for the cameras. There we go. Thank you guys so
Thank you.
much for coming out.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it.
All right, so all the other HOAs, you gotta step it up next year. Or why wait till next year? We have some holidays coming up, right? Okay, next item on the agenda. We will administer the oath of office to our appointed commissioners, BCT commission reappointments. If there's anyone here from BCT, do we have the, let's get all the BCT people up here. Do we have the chair? Chair or vice chair? Running the show, huh? All right. Come on up, introduce yourself and all the others. It's your show. Yeah.
I get to remember everybody's name.
Here,
Right,
you can
get the
use my
list,
cheat
okay,
sheet if you want.
great. Hi, my name is Mike Goldman, I'm the vice chair of BCT.
Microphone, you know, I use one.
I know, you're too close.
Just knows how to use the camera.
It's the AV guy, you know?
So we have what we like to call Nancy Hansen Senior and Nancy Hansen Junior. Right there, Norm Gallant. Ali, we call him, but Rana Saeed, Mike Jacobs, and Mawish Rana.
Great job.
So,
Well, thank
awesome.
you.
Thank you.
You know, you guys are the core of everything that we do outside. So you allow us to display our meetings, our events. Without you, we couldn't do that. During COVID, we relied heavily on BCT. I know we're relying heavily on you for some of our programming that's coming up, the Bolingbrook Buzz, right?
Yep.
As well as State of the Village. That's gonna look a little bit different this year. Are you guys as excited about it as I am? Yeah, I see the excitement, trust me. I feel the excitement too. Oh. But anyway, thank you for all you do. We are looking at expanding our programming and our networking and doing a little bit more, and we love the creativity that you have, and we'd like to look for more creativity outside of that box. So with that being said, we'll do the oath and then I'll give you your certificates, is that okay? Okay, so raise your right hand. I state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of Illinois, the Municipal Code of the Village of Bolingbrook, and that I will faithfully discharge my duties as IT Commissioner. BCT. Commissioner. To the best of my ability. In a manner prescribed by law. Congratulations. All right, hold tight so I can give you. Oh, whoa, Norm. First up.
Norm, that would be me.
Yes, Norm. There you go. Yeah. Michael. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good job. Nancy Jr.
No, that would be me.
Really? Okay, yeah. Figure that out by yourself?
Stay on the stair.
All right.
You can be taller than me, it's okay. Thank you. And we'll take a group one in a minute.
All right.
Nancy Senior.
No, I got you. I got you.
You sit right there. I'll come to you. I'll come to you, but you gotta look that way. Okay. Okay, now you can tell us.
Okay. Okay. I'll stand by my.
My wish. How do you pronounce that correctly?
Mavish.
Mavish. That's totally different, but okay. All right, Mavish. Thank you. Rena. Last but not least, sir.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Okay, let's all try to get together here in 2 rows maybe, and we'll take one big picture with your certificates, okay? Keep mom up here. You can leave her alone. I'm good. I'll take mom.
I'm gonna be calling you.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, here.
All right, turn and
Hang on.
make sure if the
I don't know
camera
if I'm
can see you,
covered.
then we're good. Yep. Joy always says we're smiling with our eyes. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes, congratulations.
Thank you.
And thank you for all you do. We
You're very
appreciate it.
welcome.
And welcome back.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're back.
Thank you.
Hope you
Thank
plan
you.
on staying a while.
Yep. Yep. Till it snows again.
Next, I'd like to invite Steve Murtis up with the IT Commission, as well as Jerry Janak, our chair. I'm on all the way up. I'm sure he showered at some point. Thank you. Raise your right hand. I state your name.
I, Stephen Murtis,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States,
to uphold the Constitution of the United States,
Constitution of the State of Illinois,
Constitution of the State of Illinois,
Municipal Code of the Village of Bolingbrook,
Municipal Code of the Village of Bolingbrook,
and that I will faithfully discharge my duties as
and I will faithfully discharge my duties as
IT Commissioner
an IT Commissioner
to the best of my ability
to the best of my ability
in a manner prescribed by
in a
law.
manner prescribed by law.
Thank you. Get in this picture. I know, you got your uniform on, it's okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We do have some additional IT commissioners that were unable to make it this evening, so we'll be swearing in more at a future date. Do we have any public comments pertaining to action items on the agenda this evening?
No, Madam Mayor, we do not.
Thank you.
Mayor Mary, there is one thing that our control booth would like to put on the screen for us. Something that we figured you would not talk about during your officer comments, but just a big congratulations. Mayor Mary was honored as one of the top 20 global women of excellence this past Sunday, actually. She was honored and recognized by United States Congressman Danny Davis. I think they have even some amazing pictures that they're going to put up from the event. Look at that. Mayor Mary was honored alongside the likes of Vice President Kamala Harris, the Cook County Clerk, and there's a slew of others. And we just wanted to congratulate you on that honor.
Thank you. Thank you.
And we knew that you wouldn't talk about it.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Thank you. It was truly an honor, and it was great to be around so many amazing women and hear their stories of success as we celebrate Women's Month and that International Women's Day. So definitely an honor and a privilege, and thank you. Appreciate that. All right. Our bill listings for approval tonight are as follows. Bill listing A, $265,849.94. Bill listing B is $123,537.23, for a total of $389,387.17. May I have a motion to approve the bill payments, please?
So moved.
Second. Trustee Jaskowitz, second. Trustee Zarate, are there any questions or discussions? Seeing none, may I have a roll call vote, please?
Yes. Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Jaskowitz?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Mayor Basta?
Yes, thank you. Next on the agenda are our tax receipts. They are as follows. December 2020 state income tax, $822,404.32. compared to December 2019, which was $691,725.23, with an 18.9% increase. November 2020 sales tax was $3,022,048.79, compared to November 2019 of $2,850,109.73, which is an increase of 6%. December 2020 motor fuel tax, $243,547.20, compared to 2019, $322,053.40, which is a decrease of 24.4%. November 2020 state administrative fee was $24,050.33. We have two resolutions for consideration at tonight's meeting. Resolution 21R-016, approving proposal request for purchase of wireless fire alarm radio boxes from Johnson Controls Security Solutions. This resolution approves the purchase of 20 radio boxes for installation in newly constructed buildings in the village. The current supply of wireless fire alarm boxes has been depleted. The cost is $23,000, and this has been reviewed and approved by the Public Safety Committee. And these are, my understanding, is the fire alarm boxes that are in new businesses, correct? Yes. Chief? Okay, good. May I have a motion to approve, please?
So moved.
Trustee Watts, second Trustee Zarate. Any questions or discussion? Seeing none, may I have a roll call vote, please?
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Jaskowitz?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Mayor Basta?
Yes, thank you. Next item is Resolution 21R-017, which is a resolution authorizing the purchase of self-contained breathing apparatus, air packs, from Air One Equipment, Inc. And I am going to have our fire chief, Jeff LaJoy, come up and tell us a little bit about this so that everybody knows what these are and why we need them.
Thank you, Mayor. Yeah, so I think what everybody understands is that firefighters bring their own air supply into a building to fight a fire. So how we do that is with a tank on our backs, and then we have an air mask. And our current platform that we use is 11 years old now. And you know, we call SCBAs, we just call them air packs. And the standards that they're devised off of, they update them every 3 years. And the standards that the current packs that we're using were off of the 2007 standard. So I think we purchased them in 2010, so we were already almost 2 years behind on the standard. And our supplier that we use is MSA. We've always used MSA. They're just our sole source vendor for air packs. And there's only two big manufacturers in the United States, Scott and MSA. And because we've already had MSA air packs, it was just more economical for us to go with MSA, and Scott couldn't even come close to the bid. So the new packs, so we had Nighthawk packs, and since then, MSA has made Firehawk packs. And now Firehawk packs are kind of getting depleted, and they don't even support the Nighthawk packs anymore, so we can't even get parts for them. So if we can't find new old stock somewhere, we just can't fix them, and sometimes we just have to discard the pack. So the new ones we're gonna purchase are the G1s. That's the latest version. They're off the 2019 standard. And the nice thing about them is they have a self-rechargeable battery. We don't have to replace batteries as frequent. And the mask part of the SCBA is more integrated, so we don't have all these little doodads hanging off our masks like infrared cameras and heads-up displays and voice amplifiers. So it's just gonna be a real more streamlined for the guys to wear and the girls, and that they don't get snagged up, and it's not as heavy and it doesn't push down on them. So we're really looking forward to it. And that's all I got. Thank you.
Fire Chief.
Any questions?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I know we saw a demonstration of this. A lot of people wonder why we just vote for things, but we do meet ahead of time, and those meetings are open to the public too. But the demonstration, there were a lot of bells and whistles on these masks that the current ones we have don't have, that allow for better safety and things like that. I don't know if you want to mention that. The one thing that stands out to me is if a firefighter is incapacitated and is not moving, all of a sudden the mask will automatically start a siren or a noise to
Yeah.
find somebody in fire or the building and other things like that.
Yeah, the packs have a lot of safety features built into them, and the newer model has the pass device, which you mentioned. So if a firefighter is motionless for somewhere between 3 and 5 minutes, it'll start to make a noise that we all recognize, and we know that that means a firefighter's in trouble. And it also flashes, the newer packs light up a lot more. The older packs didn't really light up. And the other big safety feature that these have is an integrated thermal imaging camera. So that allows us to, it's not TV. When you go to a fire, you can't see anything. It's completely pitch black. So the thermal imager allows us to pick up heat signatures. And if there's somebody laying on the floor or somebody nearby, then we can identify that there's a person there, and we can, instead of searching blindly through the smoke, we can get right there, and it saves us a significant amount of time.
Thank you.
Sure. Anything else, anybody?
Can you describe the weight difference between the old version and the new?
The old versions are pretty heavy. I think there's probably a 30-pound difference. It's pretty significant. And the mask is where the most weight significance is, because throughout the years when the standards have changed, like I said, and ours are based off the 2007 standard. So every 3 years those standards improve, and there's new safety features that come along, and then the manufacturers try to, they don't want you to have to buy new packs every 3 years, so they try to add on, and we've had to add on everything to our masks to try to make them as safe as we can, and it just makes them heavier. And the other thing it does, everything that's hanging off the mask, it snags. You can get snags when you're crawling, and it can really hang people up. So the new ones are more streamlined. There's not as much snag points.
Awesome, thank you.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. Okay. So the new units are compatible with current equipment and include a 15-year warranty. The fire department received 3 quotes, as the chief mentioned. The one equipment was the lowest quote received. The cost is not to exceed $281,867. This has been reviewed and approved by the Public Safety Committee. May I have a motion to approve this resolution?
So moved.
Trustee Watts, second. Trustee Jaskowitz. Are there any questions or discussion? Seeing none, may I have a roll call vote, please?
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Jaskowitz?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Mayor Basta?
Yes, thank you. Next, we have one ordinance under consideration this evening. Ordinance 21-014, amending Chapter 13 of the Municipal Code and increasing Class C8 beer and wine from 1 to 2. El Valle Market located at 595 North Pinecrest Road. El Valle Market is requesting a Class C8 liquor license, beer and wine. This ordinance increases the number of Class C8 liquor licenses from 1 to 2 to reflect the request. May I have a motion to approve this, please?
So moved.
Second?
Trustee Lawler, second. Trustee Zarate, any questions or discussion? May I have a roll call vote, please?
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Jaskowitz?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Mayor Basta?
Yes, thank you. Any questions from the audience or press? All right, seeing none. Before I do begin the trustee comments, I just want to make one simple statement. Our Public Services Department today got quite a few phone calls regarding a mailing that came out and asking the village about toters. And we do have a commission that is working on toters, but yet they're still in the process of working on the toters. So the questions that we fielded today was, where do I get it, when do I get it, and why do we have it? And during trustee comments, we do have 2 trustees that have been working on an ad hoc committee, and they will be filling you in. The committee has been working very diligently over the past several months to try to come to a solution when we go out for bid. So with that being said, again, I know that there have been a lot of comments and people talking. There will be a solution, there will be a plan, but the plan has yet to take effect. And I just want to make sure that we do acknowledge the fact that this commission is working. They're volunteers. We worked very hard to choose these residents from the historic part of Bolingbrook, central part of Bolingbrook, and west part of Bolingbrook, so that our entire community is represented in the decision-making process. So I just wanted to put that out there, and hopefully Public Services will have less phone issues tomorrow. All right, with that, trustee comments. Trustee Zarate?
Thank you, Mayor. Set your clocks ahead 1 hour on Sunday, March 14th. Don't forget to do that. And I have some information about early voting. We'll be at Will County. Early voting starts March 22nd at the Fountaindale Public Library. Dates and time vary. So if you want to get on the website, www.thewillcountyclerk.com. Click on voter service. And DuPage County early voting started February 25th. The DuPage County Fairgrounds and other location, dates and time vary, so visit www.dupageco.org/elections. That's all I have to say, and congratulations to everybody, all the winners tonight. It was really nice to see, and you know, you be safe out there. You know, please still wear your masks. I know there's a lot of people, the weather's getting nice, and you know, everybody wants to take off their masks, and we all do, but we really need to be safe out there, so please wear your mask. Thank you.
Trustee Lawler?
Thank you. Regarding the Solid Waste Ad Hoc Committee, I'll just give a quick update. We met last night and finished all of the discussion regarding the items that we went through, all the components of the program. Garbage, recycling, e-waste, correct me if I don't state it all, white goods, bulk goods, and landscape. And I think that's all the different components of the program. The idea behind this, as we have been talking about for several months, is to have the residents, and it's not only east-west, but also north part, so 10 residents from all over the community. And Trustee Jaskowitz and I were facilitating the discussion. Lucas Ferkelman was providing information on surrounding communities and what they offer as far as program components and features and costs. And the committee was asked to come up with recommendations for the program as we look towards a contract renewal in April 2022. And we need to have that decision made in the near future so that we can start to go put together a request for proposal if necessary, and then put it out to bid. And if a different vendor is chosen, then work on the transition to the new vendor, or the changes to the program. The vendor will have to adopt that into their services. The key aspect of this is that we had very good discussions and very thoughtful approaches to this to take into consideration all parts of the village and you know, various issues that different people have in different parts of town. And I want to commend the residents who took the time to meet on a regular basis. And Trustee Jaskowitz, you know, we helped steer the discussion and make sure that all the ideas and thoughts were put in place.
Only one time did it come to fisticuffs, and that was between Mike and I.
Yeah.
I'm glad you both survived.
And we sold tickets for that, and I think it's going to help.
We're raising money to buy a toter.
Yeah.
You want that on the record?
Well, the meetings were recorded, so we've got that all.
We're all good.
You know, we'll it's popcorn and something else we'll prepare. On the fun side, we did, you know, so everybody did a great job of offering their opinions, and it was important. We did invite, so we last night we talked about the last issue of recycling options, and also went through the draft report that will be presented to the village board the March 23rd meeting.
Great, good, thank you.
We also, at your request, Mayor Basta, we invited all the committee members to come and be recognized for their efforts in taking a very thoughtful approach and take time out of their lives to put the information together. The other thing that they did was they went out and got opinions from their neighbors and friends, and so they not only just attended the meetings, but they not only attended the meetings, but they went out and surveyed their neighbors and friends.
They did their
and
job.
Opinions, yeah,
They did their job.
phenomenal work. So, I know you'll have some comments as well, but.
Yeah, I'll wait till my trustee
Yep.
time.
But the important thing is that the discussion, the work was in, and this is to decide the future of the programs and services that are offered for Bolingbrook. And again, want to thank them. And you'll see them on March 23rd.
Great, thank you.
So that's the update on that. The other part is that I talked about this event coming up this Saturday, change of channels here. As a member of the Bolingbrook Lions Club and Knights of Columbus Council 6521 in St. Dominic, you're going to have a chance to get the best corned beef on the planet this Saturday from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. They start out with Manny's corned beef. If you don't know that, you're not from Chicagoland. So $8 a portion, and then that's at the Levy Center drive-through and tailgating. And that's from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. I would encourage you to get there early to get that. And also with the St. Patrick's Day theme, Boughton Ridge Golf Course is holding a Shamrock Shootout Saturday, March 20th, a week from Saturday. 10:30 a.m. shotgun start, golf with cart and prizes included, $25 a player. So you go sign up for that at Boughton Ridge Golf or call them. And then lastly, this is really good news. This is really good news. Bolingbrook T-Ball Association registration is now open. Anybody who's grown up in Bolingbrook knows about the T-Ball program. My kids went through it. Everybody should have that opportunity. They offer 3 developmental leagues, Little T's, age 4, which involves dandelion viewing. T-Ball, ages 5 and 6. And then Coach Pitch, Kid Pitch, ages 7 and 8. Exciting news, the season starts May 1st. So register online at bbtball.com.
And it's usually the younger the children, the more coaches they need, Dad.
Yes.
Like Mr. Carpenzano.
And any parents, and it is co-ed, so it's a great program, and usually a parade. We'll wait and see if they do the parade, but this is a good sign. The T-ball is back. So, and thank you to the award winners and the VFW and American Legion for all the work they do, making our community a much better place and safer place. That's it. Thank you.
Great. Trustee Watts?
All right. So we have a family fun hike that's taking place at Wayland Lake. Registration is required. It's Saturday, March 20th, 2021 from 1 to 2 p.m. There will be a hike through Wayland Lake Preserves with a naturalist, and it's designated stops along the way so that you can pause and play games. And the program is geared toward children from the ages of 6 to 12 years old, but of course the entire family is welcome. Any questions, you can call 815-886-1467. Then St. Dominic Catholic Church wants you to know about their food giveaway. It's the mobile pantry, and that's taking place Saturday, March 27th from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m., and that is at St. Dominic Parish at 440 East Briarcliff Road. They want you to please bring your bags or boxes. And then Valley View School District wants you to know about their Family Support Day. That's taking place March 27th. And they're going to have a host of resources from housing to health and education. It's an expo, so groceries, housing, hygiene supplies, resource guides, education type materials. They're asking for everyone to come on out. Contact information is 815-886-2700. And as it relates to waste collection, I'm excited to hear the news that there is some progression taking place. As we know, it's a matter that's been on the table for an extremely long time. And so to finally see some action there, I think there are going to be many residents that look forward to it actually manifesting and a plan for the future being rolled out. So I look forward to being a part of that. Thank you.
All right, congratulations again, Lieutenant Prophet, Officer Crawford, and Fidel. A big thank you to the VFW and American Legion. These truly public servants are out all the time, and just a few comments of things that I've even observed, and I text Canenda today. Public Works out there, literally as the snow has melted, there's been, the cups that people chuck out their windows and et cetera, out there cleaning up the sides of the roads. I saw it on 3 different areas today. So just a kudos on the public services side, and on the public safety side, 2 sort of, big local news stories. There was a brush fire at Hidden Lakes that was extinguished with the help, I think, of a few different trucks and even neighboring municipalities, and the rescuing of 2 dogs on the ice earlier in the week. So just some neat things that are sort of local news that were all, I guess, good stories in the end. And a kudos to our public services and public safety folks out there. One announcement, the Curbside Family Support Day at Bolingbrook High School. Save the date, it is Saturday, March 27th. It'll be from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. It will be curbside drive-through, so you will stay in your car. Again, that's March 27th, beginning at 9 a.m. Great services and items will be distributed: groceries, housing support services, hygiene supplies, resource guides, etc. If you have any questions, please call Kathy at 815-886-2700. And one final note, as apparently I was driving around a lot today, a big kudos, the infamous Century Tile property. Today I saw some really neat landscaping work happening. It was really neat to see some beautification there, and I know I read the weekly wrap from Mayor Mary, and there's been some progression and encouragement from the mayor's office to go ahead and see that property get a little bit more beautiful. So thank you, Mayor, for that, and I did see it today personally. That's all.
Thank you.
Very good. Well, Trustee Zarate stole some of my thunder. I was going to talk about the local election coming up in early voting on March 22nd. But I really want to encourage everybody to take the time to vote for local officials. And it is so important. I know we just got done with a national election, and people were fed up with that and tired of it. And they go, oh, another election all of a sudden. And you see all the signs around town and that. But your local elected officials determine so much more than what you get hit with at the state and national level. And that's why this election is so important. You know, you talk about property taxes, you talk about school taxes and all that. All those people are up for election. And there's 3 referendums on the ballot as well. So please take time, exercise your right to vote, and make sure it counts, okay? Second, I want to talk about the solid waste and that. One of the biggest things that I see, and we've seen a lot of this over the last couple of weeks, is when do we get to throw out all our stuff in one day? And when can we pick everything up and throw out big items, small items, and whatever? Well, it is here, March 22nd, Spring Cleanup Week. So the cleanup week, you can do unlimited bulk items, and unlimited amount of refuse will be picked up. This does not include electronics, okay, or construction materials or demolition debris. So, you know, keep the dynamite and things like that in the garage, please. If you need electronics or anything like that, you can call Groot, and they will schedule a pickup for those things. That number is 800-485-0900, and I'm sure that number is also on the village website as well as the information about that. The other thing I do want to piggyback on what Trustee Lawler said is we are working very hard with this ad hoc committee on solid waste. And they've spent probably almost 2 months now working diligently on trying to come up with a plan of action that will try to satisfy the majority of our residents. You can't always satisfy everybody. Not everybody's going to be satisfied with the plan, but we're making progress. But nothing is written in stone yet. And unfortunately, a political flyer came out yesterday or today, which created havoc for our staff here at the village. What is important, and the reason it created havoc is people don't read the entire flyer. That's how people are when they get things. And so right away they assumed, oh, we're having toters, and they start calling the village. I want to pick up a toter. I want my toter. How do I get my toter? Or they call the village and says, I'm mad. I don't have any room for this. Why are you forcing me to take a toter? You know, so our staff got overwhelmed with calls, visitations, and so on to deal with this nonsense when our staff is here to serve you, the residents. They put you first. They have jobs to do to provide village services to you as residents, and every day they wake up and they know what their priorities are. Well, then something like this comes up and screws up the entire schedule for these people. And it created a waste of time and effort for a lot of our staff today. And I'm asking you, please do not call the village because the total issue has not been resolved. As Trustee Lawler said, we're looking at 2022, 2023 before this issue gets resolved. We're working on it. We're hoping to have optional toters, but nothing will be decided until this board or whoever's here after the election makes the final decision on which route they're going to take and how the refuge and that will look like. We want to serve you, the residents, but we want to serve you on real business and on real things, not fantasy items that come to you in your mail. So please do not call about garbage or toters or any of those things. And VFW, American Legion, thank you for what you do. And for all the people that won those awards, congratulations.
Thank you. We have anything else? We good? All right, we have no executive session this evening. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn this meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Lawler, second. Trustee Jaskowitz. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries, and we are adjourned. Thank you and good night.